Hey, welcome back, Wolfgang. Thank you all for tuning in to another informational session. Today, we're going to be talking about why Karatbars, because and number of times in a day that I'm talking to people are asking me why Karatbars. And, I think it's a good question. So I think we should just jump right on into it. Let's go, gang. When I think why Karatbars, I like to ask questions myself to people because it gets your mind thinking. It gets you actually engaged within the conversation instead of just listening to a bunch of information that I could be dropping on you. So I like to ask things like, do you feel like you're a part of the 1% of the wealthy population that exists in the world? When you think about the people around the world like yourself, do you think that they have a plan to get out of debt? And I also ask, do you think that the people around the world like yourself have the ability to retire within the next 3 to 5 years? And the biggest question is, do you think that you have the ability to retire within the next 5 years? And a lot of those questions, a lot of the answers to the questions are no, or like, I've been working to save. And that's just what I've been doing basically all my life. Like myself, I still have school loans. I'm still paying on cars, things of that nature. So yeah, I'm a part of the 99% as well. And when you think about these questions, a lot of your answers, just like the person next to you, is going to be the same. Like you don't really have a plan for that. You may think you do, but you really don't. We're just working and working and working and working. So that's why I like to ask questions, because it gets your mind turned and it gets you thinking about what's actually going on in life. So with that being said, let's start in 1913 with a little bit of history when President Woodrow Wilson went ahead and signed the Federal Reserve Act into existence. It was basically a policy created at preventing excess boom and bust cycles like the Great Depression, like the great stock market crash of 2008. With that being said, when things of that nature happen, people typically go ahead and rush and buy gold as protection against a collapsed stock market or against your shrinking dollar. But again, it's always going to happen. History repeats itself. We all know that clothing, fashion repeats itself, just like financial history is going to repeat itself. It's not a matter of if it's going to happen. It's just a matter of when it's going to happen. So with that being said, like people rush to go ahead and get gold. And in 1933, when that was happening, when the Great Depression was happening, President Woodrow Wilson, he also went ahead and criminalized the saving of gold to prevent hoarding in 1933. That's crazy, huh? It's like our dollar was pegged to gold, but then the president stopped you from saving in gold to prevent hoarding, basically. But it's what you got to do to go ahead and keep yourself afloat when markets crash, when dollar depreciate. While we're speaking about the depreciation of dollar bills, like think about since 1932, the purchasing power of an American dollar has lost 98%, has decreased 98%, while the purchasing power of gold has risen 6,200%. A question that I like to ask in regard to that is, do you think your $100 bill will buy you the same amount of services it does today as it did last year or the year before that? And the answer is no, no. The cost of regular items have increased, but wages do not mirror that increase. Like inflation is really real out here, y'all, and I really need you to grasp the concept of that. And going forward in 1971, we had some changes that happened even then. President Nixon went ahead and broke the good as gold promise, meaning that our dollar bill was no longer attached to any natural resources, meaning that our money is backed by nothing, meaning that the government is doing what? They're printing money out of thin air and at no cost to the government, which means that they're printing with no regard for tomorrow's, infrastructure. The cost of living is going up. But again, your wages and your units of labor that you work is buying you fewer services every year, which is equating to struggle. It's equating to struggle. We're not trying to be struggling. In Karatbars, we're not struggling no more. We're teaching people how to save differently, how to create financial independence by just changing a few of your spending habits. Like, listen to that again. We're changing people's spending habits, helping you change your spending habits to create financial independence. To put things in simple terms, y'all, the cost of living is skyrocketing and it's still increasing to this day. And our units of labor, our minimum wage is not going up and reflecting what's going on. So with that being said, let me just give y'all this example. In 1932, $100,000 is worth of $2,000 today. When you break that down in even simpler terms, it takes $100 of cash today and our American dollar to purchase what $2 brought you back in 1932. Gold is outperforming currency by 6,200%. Guys, just remember that. Like, you telling me $100 of my money today, it will only buy $2 of something in 1932? Like, that's wild. That's wild. When you look back on history, you'll always see that any form of currency, no matter where it's dictated from, will always return back to its intrinsic value of zero because it's not backed by any natural resources. Now, when we're being told to save in gold, to prevent, the decrease in value of the dollar or to prevent against stock market crashes, they're talking to the wealthy 1%. They're not talking to the 99% of us out here, because most of the 99% of us can't afford $1,200 for an ounce of gold right now. I know I don't just have $1,300, $1,400 just laying around right now to just go spend on gold. I don't. So I'm buying mine in smaller increments. It's unaffordable right now, and it's inaccessible because I don't know who has it or where to get it or how to get it or where to buy it at. And then it's also difficult to spend because I can't go down to Aunt Sally's grocery store. I can't go down to Publix, or I can't go to Wells Fargo and say, not Wells Fargo, or the QT gas station and say, hey, can I pay in my kilo or my ounce of gold? And they're going to give me $47,000 back, or they're going to give me $1,300 back after making a $25 purchase. You see what I'm saying? So clearly gold is the answer, but we need to find more feasible ways to spend it, more usable formats to spend it in. And this is what Karatbars is here for. This is what we're here to do. But now we have Karatbars, and it's like wow. We have Karatbars, y'all. Karatbars is making accessible to us what the 1% has. They're dropping an ICO in which you can be a part of. So Karatbars is putting in reach for us. They're putting in gold in reach and financial freedom in reach by providing gold in smaller increments, making gold more affordable in relation to your current circumstances, and you can easily spend the gold worldwide now. Like, we're located in over 140 countries. We're recognized as real gold money all over the world and can be used as a legit form of payment. Like, it's crazy. Just by changing a few spending habits, you're literally democratizing the ownership of gold and putting it back into your own hands. Like, we're taking it from the government and we're putting it back in our own hands. Like, this is wild. Like, you can buy gold in smaller increments without breaking your bank. The same McDonald's that you was going to go spend some money on today, the little candy bar you was going to get from the corner store, take that $2, take that $5, take that $6, and actually go ahead and purchase you a cash gold dollar today. And that's what it's increasing your value. You're planting small seeds for your financial future, like your family and yourself. Just think about it that way. Karatbars is here to rescue us. Definitely. Over here at Karatbars, you can literally open a free account, convert in your declining currency and inflation-proof gold. We're not selling. We're not asking you to buy nothing. We use our Karatbars model to teach people how to create meaningful savings. And once you meet your savings goals, you can exchange your gold back into cash at the time that you need it. So meaning that at any time you need to exchange your gold back into paper currency, you can conveniently do that and sell it back to the company at their daily guaranteed buyback price. Like, it's amazing. You can save in gold, then decide when you want to go ahead and convert it back into cash money without any fees on your account. So it's no reason not to open your account today. I hope that we can make you a part of our team today. There's a link at the bottom of the screen, or get back to the person who actually sent you to this video. Because the person that referred you to this video is really looking out for the betterment of your future, your family, and the people that you love. Because what we do here at Karatbars is we practice saving first, and we make money by showing others a better way to save without compromising your current cash flow or your lifestyle. Like, that's wow. You don't have to compromise anything for Karatbars. Whether you sign up as a customer or an affiliate, your account is free. And just by changing a few spending habits, you're saving more money daily. You're accumulating more wealth daily. You're protecting your purchasing power and eliminating more debt daily. So come on, y'all. Come on over, join us, and building a debt-free and financially secure society. Go ahead and subscribe down to my referral link below, tagged in the comments as well, or get back to the person that actually sent you to my referral link for this video. We appreciate all Karatbars affiliates, customers, and even people just stopping in to watch the video. We hope you have an amazing day and hope to see you as a Karatbar affiliate, making your own business, making yourself a financially free and independent person of this world. Good luck with your travels. I'll see you tomorrow. Light and energy.